Vanessa's in hospital, had an operation, and all those dark secrets she keeps locked in her computer are now trying to be prized out with a screwdriver. We have Phil and the clever one trying to make head and tail of what happens, the white man's magic of what goes on inside the computer. Positive, it's not raining yet. And we're full, which is great. I've got new trainers and Dan's awake. Was it cold in the ground this morning? Hello! Vanessa's in hospital. She's had a perforated bowel or something like that. And, oh, I know.
I know exactly how it feels.
It's the most painful thing in the world, yeah.
It's terrible.
Twisted gut. Perforated, twisted gut. Anyway, she had the operation and she's alive.
You know that's from Robert's cooking, like.
Robert's cooking.
Robert's cooking.
Yeah, Robert's cooking. She wondered why she was losing weight.
Well,
morning, Ashley.
We hope you're better.
Cold in the ground this morning? Got your boots on? Look at that. We've got matching boots. We've got matching boots.
Yours is very dirty.
I took a 432 over to that BMP and I connected it up, but I didn't have time to leave it running. Maybe it would be nice to leave it running for half an hour and then drive it over here. Might not work, it might. Let's try it. People arriving from all over the country, and I've got some old wheels sitting there which look a bit gobby. And I've also got the bloody load all sitting there. People haven't come in to look at a tractor, so I'm going to get that out of the way. But apart from that, everything's looking pretty posh. Ashley went and started up the 432 that's next to the BMP, and you never know, that might charge it enough to start it. It chucks out a little bit more current than a CVRT.
I found it. Yeah. There's more than I thought. But you come around the police and you know they said, really not your private security. And I thought, I can't believe it. Anyway, an hour later, this bloke comes back. He said, did you see so-and-so from, I'm on one of your driving jobs. I had a one from shop. Different then. I met 6 police officers there. An hour later, job done. What have been on my driving day? Okay, so basically, the blue team will be doing Springer. You need to congregate near the end and
Side lights and a flashing Twinkie beacon. This is the first day out ever for this tank, and it was a bit smoky, but you know what, it looks to me like that's clear. It's not so bad now. Well, good news, Vanessa's alive, but only just. Real bad session. Yes. The Horton. John Radcliffe. Yeah, better. She's sitting in bed and she ain't dead. And yes, emergency surgery. And it wasn't Robert's cooking apparently. That's my woman up there. She saved the day, she has. Somehow she's got all the paperwork in order and I don't know how she did it. Well done, woman. Well done.
Hey?
Well done, woman. Not only can she instruct on a tank, she can work a computer. He's happy, look, he's having his go on his tank. He's been waiting to do this ages. Slav 432 number 8. Destined for a holiday abroad. That's a nice picture, isn't it? Bit of mist and an Abbott. That 438 is still smoking a bit, but it's getting better. It's getting better. We'll keep checking the oil on that throughout the day. I think he's done something like 30 miles in the end. But it is road registered. You see, that's a civilian number plate. Dominic, the fat controller and loader. He looks happy up there, look, he's grinning like a good one. He wishes he had a rifle and there was a tiger or two about. How was that? You want one now, don't you? Everybody wants a tank when they've driven one. Now, we don't get in front of the tank till we know Malcolm's got it in neutral. Otherwise, it can get a bit squashy. I normally dive towards the centre of the vehicle and the tracks miss me completely. Well done, Malcolm. Very nice drive. Malcolm's coming on a ram raid with me. Look at the seams on them tyres. brand fine new. Where do I pick them up from? You'd never believe it. Getting cleaner, getting cleaner. Yes, it's been in heated accommodation for 30 years. How about that? If there's anyone needs any bits off this, because we're going to turn it back to a 432, speak quickly. Now, Max has stepped into the breach today because we've had an instructor forgot to arrive, and Ashley's kind of put him through the ropes. Now, he wouldn't be a hard person to teach because he's H licensed and CVRT trained in the army for donkey's years, but he's not had so much work on the 4.3 series until he started working for me. And he drives around the workshops and around the yard and stuff like that, but he's never instructed. But he's a clever old boy, so I think we're in with a very good chance of a success. Alice, is this your first time at Tanks-alot?
Yeah.
And who's doing the driving today?
My dad.
Your dad. Is he any good?
No.
No? Oh. Well, I should remind you that at the end of the day when he wins and he does the car crush. And now this jacket, is this your father's or have you purchased this morning?
A woman gave it to me because I was cold.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, that was probably my wife.
Yeah.
Was she blonde and beautiful?
Yeah.
There you go, you see. There you go. See, what's she doing with an old twat like me? There, you have to think about that one, don't you? It's difficult, isn't it? So, riding in the turret of the Abbot, was it a wonderful experience? Yes, good. I'm glad you say it. She's saying all the right things at the right moments. You brung her up proper. You've been brung up proper, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, well done. It's something we actually chat to your teachers about this as well. Okay, well, you're going to be on Facebook tonight and you'll be famous. Famous. When you've grown into that jacket, maybe you ought to come and have a job here. What part of the establishment would you like to master?
Driving the tanks.
Driving the tanks. Okay. What about spannering? Yeah, you like a bit of spannering. Okay. What about office work? Now we've got 12 Rottweilers. There's a lot of poop to pick up. Is that not going to be in your job description? No, I thought not. No, that's not in any of my blokes' job description. It seems that is in my job description. I'm the poop collector. If you ever need a massive bag of dog shit to drop off the top of a multi-storey car park as people are walking out, it's got to be done, isn't it? Imagine, great big polythene bag with about 100 weight, then you just drop it, and when it hits the ground, it goes kersplat. Would you like to be in on that with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to be up the top or down the bottom filming?
Down the bottom.
You fool. Wrong answer. Anyway, it was lovely to meet you, and I'm glad you're having a good time. Well, the first team's over, and everyone's going up the top, and I thought I'd go with them just to see what the driving standard of young Dylan is, just to see how bumpy he is. I'm going to see just how bumpy Dylan's driving is, and there's only one way of finding out. It's not Dylan. Who's doing the driving? We're going back up the top though, aren't we? And he's driving up the top. We'll have to swap him, won't we? He hasn't got an instructor. Confusion where he's changing teams. And they need a toilet break. Everyone needs a toilet break. There is a camo carsy down on the tank course, but when I say camo carsy, wow. It's the best dunny this side of Brisbane. It's a bit scary. It's in the woods. It's a box over a hole, basically. That hasn't been moved for many years. Lovely weather. It's all going lovely. Are we nearly there yet? It's not. We may as well close the door because there's no more room, is there? I was doing a corporate day once and it was like this packed and there was no room for this guy, an Indian guy, and he ran over, dived in a water splash, just his eyes, that's all you could see when he came out, then he dived in and scrabbled across the top of everyone. It was hilarious. Lady, what's your name? Is your dad any good at driving?
Ava,
What do you reckon?
am I good at driving?
Bit of a shrug,
You
you're
were a
not
bit
sure?
wobbly on there, weren't you?
Well, you didn't get bounced off, that's a good sign. I didn't see you running behind the tank trying to catch up.
What were you holding on to? Because I couldn't see you.
What's his chance of winning today, do you think?
Do you think I'll win? Or lose?
Yeah, strong competition, I think, today. There's been some good drivers. Yeah, good drivers. It's about that time of the day when Superwoman might want a bit of a break. so I might do a little bit of instructing. Saying that I'm as stiff as a dog because I got in and out of that great big thing. I must have been over 60 times yesterday loading those bloody cars, and that's quite a climbing exercise. And even though you think you're fit, you're using some funny old muscles when you're climbing up into a digger that's 35 ton. Let's see if she wants a hand. She's being chatted up at the moment, but well, not a surprise really. I did. Sweetness?
Yeah?
Would you like me to take over for a little while?
Well, I've done everybody, sweetheart, so as usual you're late to the party.
Oh, well, there must be more people.
Not on this group.
All right, I'll have a go in the afternoon.
Pardon?
I'll have a go in the afternoon.
Yeah, fine.
Will you give me a little refresher course in case I've forgotten?
I have no idea what you said. You gotta remember there's a lot of noise up here.
Will you give me a little refresher course in case I've forgotten what to do?
Yeah, 'cause you aren't as good as me.
Now, you see, straight from the horse's mouth. You, sir.
Fantastic.
You'd swap your car for one, wouldn't you?
I enjoyed that bumper tank because you got told off less.
Smashing the deck plates. I don't know quite what happened. Your flat's got a problem. I'm actually going to be useful. Somebody gets a bit claustrophobic so we can go back in the Humvee. How much fun is that? You can sit on there if you like, but it might be dangerous. Hang on, wrong side. I was going to open the door for you. But it's left-hand drive. Always catches me out.
Thank you.
I get him a second go because he's great or because he needs more practice. Who knows? Very hard to know. We didn't go on the grass. That's a good sign. This is the Springer people and the Army people coming on soon. And here comes Kate, the 432. She's going to swing it round so they dismount onto the grass nicely.
No, she's probably one of the better drivers.
She is definitely one of the best drivers.
Been taught by the best, isn't
See, not turning too hard in reverse. If you're going to lose a track, always put your turning in reverse. Excellent. That's textbook how it should be done. That normally would have been enough to have won really about 29 out of 30. But we did get one bloke who got 211, which was a bit flash. And he ended up with 31, and that was Wayne Quinn. Now, you can get quite well, it's the 3.5 day on the 16th of September, and we were pretty well fully booked. And it's gone very smoothly. The 50% chance of rain, no chance of that. And a bloke called, I think it's Wayne Quinn, has won, and he's done a bloody spanking good job. Come on, get those gears. He's going to do this slow and painful. He looks like he's lined up quite nicely. I hope so. He's got those wheels sold. Oh, yes. Craig, if you're watching, he went out in style. Hey. Bits of glass all over the place, just how it should be. If it's still in gear and he surges forward, I'm in the safe place, between the tracks. How was that for you, Wayne?
Lovely.
Good noise, isn't it? It's a great noise. Have you got any glass? You might find glass has gone down your neck.
That's all right.
You'll find that in your pants tonight.
It's worth it.
Okay, good.
Lovely.
Okay, only got in the wrong side of the Humvee.
Piss off.
You've got to love it, haven't you? You've got to love it. But she got me an upgrade.
Two.
Yeehaw!
Two, actually.
Johnny Cash. So you've drawn the short straw, you got me as an instructor. How far have you come from today?
Staffordshire.
Oh, quite a long way.
Yeah.
And going to be a good driver? You're going to be gentle with me?
Yeah.
Good. I
so.
bruise easy, especially around the front of the head. Come on.
So our entry for You've Been Framed 2023 is Nick falling off a tank, hopefully. Oh, it's so graceful. All those years of ballet school training have paid off.
Okay, climb aboard. Hang on. You're facing the right way. Sometimes people get now that all goes wrong. Well, Karen's doing wonderfully, and I've given her the golden buzzer, and she's done the scenic route. Yeah, funny, having a name like Karen means you can't no longer complain, really, doesn't it? If your name really is Karen. We all meet lots of Karens, this is a real one. One thing's for sure, she can hell of a driver. Good drive. Don't take your overalls off at the end, you never know. What's the name, sir? Brian. You're going to do wonderful things. Good driving. Well done, Brian. Hold your hands out like that. Not like that. Impressive. Well done. I love an Abbott. You can't beat an Abbott. They're happy. Give him a wave. He look behind him. Barry's Abbott. I can't wait to give that a proper paint job, make it immaculate. Same as that pink Abbott. I can't wait. And the yellow, the white one over there. They're all real low mileage, beautiful machines. That one there's a bit of an old one. I've dropped off the blue team, there's Karen, and I'm now looking for the yellow team who were in Armoury. It'd be nice to nip in the arm, have a little look around. Danny's quite an expert. She's a bit keen, isn't she? Yes, headphones, what a great idea. What's your name? Johnny. Right, Johnny, you're going to have to hang on. Right, have you ever heard that? You paid your money, hang on. Okay? You paid your money, now hang on. Now she's got Dylan on here, because Dylan's learning the ropes. He came along on a driving day a few years ago and never left. He's been working several days a week ever since. Reliable young man. Good driver, a bit fast maybe. Kate's teaching him how to instruct. Yeah, that's Daddy. Is that your Daddy? Is he any good? What do you reckon? I hope he wins so you can ride on the big tank. I've been watching the Fast and Furious tank scene clip and it's up to your dad to try and win.
Yeah.
What do you think his chances are?
Pretty high.
Yeah, say better than even. Better than even. Has he driven pretty well?
About 7.
And what about your sister? Has she had a ride on a tank today?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now those pink headphones, are they hers or yours?
Those are hers. These
Yeah, I get you. You got blue. Blue for boys, pink for girls. Not many people will agree with that anymore, but we're old-fashioned, aren't we? Well, I've monitored your father's driving and he's been doing pretty well. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed, won't we? Right. Have you done Armoury yet?
Yes, we've done
You have. So you'll be going over to Springer's, and I think I need the Armoury. They'll probably meet you here in a little while. Might be time to get a drink. Right, let's go and rouse them out of the Armoury because we can't let things drop behind. I've not been in the Armoury today, but Danny does a great lecture. Very interesting chap. Let's have a look. Look at those mugs, aren't they cool? Look at that there. There's Drunken Magic, my Polish friend. How you getting on?
Going well, thanks, Nick.
Jolly D, Jolly D.
When NATO forced Britain to change calibre to this round here, to 5.56, the government then had to change calibre and we had to go on to the next rifle we're going to go on to. However, though, this served its purpose in the Falklands War. and the famous battles of Mount Longdon, Goose Green and Tumbledown. This is what won the Battle of the Falklands. Okay? Those Argentinians would not have got out of their trenches, okay, unless you had a parachute.
Busy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. It's looking good. What I can't understand is I've lost half the track pads on the right hand side of the big tank and none on the left hand side. Now explain that. I don't think he's going to pull away, but have a look at this now. And this has happened today in the dry weather. The dust gets forced underneath the rubber, and then when you turn, it twists and rips the track pads out. Look at that, devastated. Look at the amount of missing. But none missing on the other side. I shouldn't really be standing in the way, but I can always drop on the floor and let the tank go over the top of me. It's just the tracks that sting a bit. Could be a winner. They could be a winner. She could be a winner. No, she's coming in pyjamas. She's not driving. He could be a winner. He's got overalls on. That man at the back could be a winner. Oh, his son would be so chuffed. That man could be a winner. Now, when you were driving, sir, I was pretending to flick your ear. Are you right if I put that on Facebook?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it was good. You'll like it. Watch it tonight. You'll like it. It was done well. Tanks-alot Limited. It's all going to be good. The other 432's coming back. You got to turn the main power switch off, Dan, or it'll have flat batteries.
Switch on the front.
Eh?
One in the middle.
No, on the big black one on the side. That the lights are still on, but there's nobody in. Dan's back door's open. If anyone's interested. Ah, Tim was the upgrade, wasn't
He was indeed.
Very good. Where's Tim? Let's have a little look. What was your surname? Rob. I'm looking for your partner.
She left.
There's a couple up. Who is it? What's sorry? Fiona. Jenna. Fiona. You're Fiona, aren't you?
Yeah.
He may have beat you.
Oh, I don't know how because he nearly crashed his head.
Yes, he did.
He offered money.
And then 29s. Max Fuller. Where's Max? Very strong. 29. And Mark Fuller. Oh, that's rather diplomatic. That's Mark. Any other 29s? No. We had one outright winner with 30 out of 30, and that was Nick Lilburn.
Wow.
Where's Nick? Right, have you have a partner with you? I think you should ride in the turret. Now, it's probably better if Nick helps you in, because it is a bit pushy-shovey on that sort of slippery, shiny surface, and it takes a few hands to, it's awkward. So if you make your way over there, the car crash at the end of the day. A guy called Nick won it. I wasn't influenced by his name, although I should be, because it's a great name. And he's up there with his missus in the top. And the car's getting it. This car's called Bastard, apparently, because it's let the man down a bit and cost a bit of money, and he's not happy. And the afternoon session went very nicely. Lots of good drivers, lots of nice people. And there was a little boy over there, very, very hopeful that his dad would win. And I said, have you got any sweets? He said, no. I said, it's unlikely. Anyway, Ashley's bearing his bottom again, which he likes to do. And Tim is learning the ropes now. Hopefully he'll hit it straight up the middle, because I've got these alley wheels sold to a bloke on eBay, and it'd be a shame to only give him a set of 3. He's ticking over nicely. Now, the bloke this morning, he was particularly not the greatest driver, to be honest. He kind of stopped and hesitated, and I'm hoping Nick, who I actually took out on the 432, and I did give him a 10 out of 10. It was excellent. Look, Ashley's putting his safety belt on. That's what I like to see. It takes a long time to grow a son, and it's a shame to squash them under the tracks, especially when they're getting useful. So there it is. That's the before. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here. It is a sure thing, we can take nothing into this world as we can take. Oh, here we go. Run, dun, 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 run, dun. Oh, second gear. And another little twitch, perhaps. Another little twitch. I'm going to run across here now, try not to get run over. And third switch. It's looking very nice. It's looking very nice. and he's going to hit it beautifully. Yeehaw! That is definitely how it should be done. And I've still got a driver's door to sell. Lots of happy people. Lots of happy people. Good old Fast and Furious. Let's go and see the driver. Now I've got to be careful because I could get a reflection off the top of his head. Well done, Nick. That was wonderful. Hey, Nick. Do you mind if we use a photo of you on the front of a magazine? Great. Is that all right with you, Ashley?
Let him have it.
Yeah, it's Gay Pride. Well done. Brilliant crush.